Happy Friday. It's April 11th, and this is the property rundown. Let's start with the daily market watch. So, first thing we have is 30 new listings, which is quite a lot, which is good to see for buyers. Three properties back on market, also a great opportunity for buyers out there. Two price decreases, seven under contract, 16 pending properties, 10 sold, three withdrawn, and one expired. And now because the market is getting so active as we come into the spring and there are so many listings, I feel as though there's a bit too many for me to go into um, full detail on all the new listings. So I'm going to be switching to more of a just a glance overview like I have been doing for the sold listings. I know that won't be as effective in determining whether they are accurately priced, are they good value or not, but there's just starting to be too many listings, and this process is taking quite a large chunk of my day. But I'm going to keep up with it, do the overviews. If there's any properties that you see or like, feel free to comment or reach out to me directly, and I'll try to give you a little more insight. All right, so with that being said, let's start up. Okay, so here are the new listings. We have a new two apartment in on 52 Lindstone Crescent in Mount Pearl for $389,900. It's a five bed, three bath, 2,500 square feet. So unless that's distressed in any way, that will definitely go over asking. That is the ideal two apartment home that most first time homebuyers and investors are looking for. Next, we have 27 Farrell Drive for $215,000, single family, three bed, one bath, 1,400 square feet, small townhome. I think that'll sell over asking, maybe by like 10, 15,000. That price range is pretty hot right now. Next, we have a two-story for $400,000, 48 Navajo Place, three beds, three bath, 2,100 square feet, single family home. It could be priced accurately. The only way to tell would be really take a deeper look at it, but we've been seeing single family homes going slightly under asking a lot lately, so I would expect something similar. 108 Edison Place, St. John's. We have a semi-detached four-bedroom, two bath, 1,700 square feet for 300,000. That will definitely sell over asking just because of the way they have it priced. Very attractive, and it looks, I think that's over near Mundy Pond. Next, we have 37 Nash Crescent in Mount Pearl, three beds, one bath, 1,000 square feet, a condo. So there's definitely going to be some condo fees to factor into the purchase. Listed for $209,900, which should, I don't know. That one actually, depending on what it offers inside, I mean, it's only 1,000 square feet. It might go like slightly over asking. Uh, and then we have 19 Janeway Place. So this is listed for $649,900, three beds, four bath, 2,500 square feet. It's another one of those uh, high-end luxury designer homes in the East End in Pleasantville by Kitty Vidi Lake. The last one that sold for asking, which I was impressed by. Um, they are extremely nice inside. The biggest drawback for me is paying that kind of price tag for a semi-detached home. But, there are a lot of buyers coming from other provinces who are kind of used to that. So to them, it might not be a big deal. And it seems like an amazing house. So next we have 22 Convent Square, two beds, one bath, 1,100 square feet for $280,000. So that's downtown, depending on the condition. It's single family downtown. It's probably going to go under asking. Um, but at the same time, that price range, it could go over if it's nice inside. Um, Next we have one Buckley's Hill, Torbay, single family residence, three bed, two bath, 2,700 square feet for $359,900. Doesn't look like the prettiest home, but it looks large. I have a feeling it's done up pretty well inside. Looks like it has a wood stove based on this chimney here. It's got a garage and probably a decent little piece of land, some tree line. So I think that will sell somewhere around asking, uh, maybe a little above. We got a couple of new builds here. 6B and 6A O'Keefe Avenue. Identical, 3 bed, 3 bath, 1,800 square feet, same list price. They will definitely sell for asking. Here we have a duplex, 64 Faulkner Street, St. John's, 5 bed, 3 bath, 2,100 square feet for $304,900. This is my listing. It's definitely going to go over asking. We're getting a lot of viewing requests. I think we already got like 20 viewings booked. I am having an open house Saturday, 3 to 5 p.m. If you're in the range for this type of home, stop in, say hello. All right, let's move on. Next, we have 21 Petite Fort Drive, 2 apartment for $449,000, 4 bed, 4 bath, 1,200 square feet. That can't be right. I mean, maybe it is, but if that is 1,200 square feet and it's only a 4 bed at that list price, I think it will go under asking. It could be overpriced for that style of 2 apartment and that size of 2 apartment. So we have 424 Old Broad Cove Road, a 4 bed, 4 bath, 2,900 square feet basically, single family residence for $579,000. So that seems like a pretty good price, depending on what year it's built. And it looks nice on the outside. You got lots of tree line, bit of property. That should definitely go for asking. Then we have a multi-family home. So this might be like a 3-unit house. 50 Canada Drive. Let's just take a quick pop. I want to know how many bedrooms are. That's going to be the huge factor there. 3-unit home, great for investors, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so it's a 4-bedroom multi-unit house. It's got a 2-bedroom and 2 1-bedroom apartments for $379,900. I think that is a pure investment property, and I think that will definitely sell over asking. It'll go north of $400,000 for sure. Depending on the condition, will be a bit of a variable on how far it goes, but definitely going to sell. And then we have 70 Neptune Road, a 4-bedroom, 4 bath, 2,700 square foot, 2 apartment home for $454,900. So just looking at that there, right, we compare these two. Let's see, go to compare. So these two properties right here, they are very close to the same list price, same amount of beds, same amount of baths, massive difference in square footage, and then, very similar in mortgage payment. This one was built in 1989, the one on Neptune, baseboard, and they both have all electric heat, I think, and I have a feeling by the looks of the outside of Neptune that it is in very good shape. It's in a very nice neighborhood. Most of the homes in that neighborhood have been kept really well. This one will go over asking by anywhere from 10 to 30,000 compared to the other one on Petit Fort Drive. Those are very comparable, and this one offers a lot more value. It's got over double the square footage, so that's going to hurt the sale of Petit Fort Drive. And then we have 271A Bennett's Road, Hogan's Pond, Portugal Cove, St. Philip's, $1,800,000, 4 bed, 3 bath, 4,400 square feet. That looks like an absolutely gorgeous, huge home, completely surrounded by trees, and it has pond frontage. So that is a very nice luxury home. Then we have 10 Glen Lonan Street, $409,900 for a single family, 3 bed, 3 bath, 2,600 square feet. So that's a good size family home, very comfortable living. List price is good. I can see that one going over asking if the interior is, what I would expect from that kind of house. Then we have a 2 apartment new build, 14 Jonathan Drive, 5 bed, 3 bath, nearly 2,500 square feet for 539,900. That is a good price for a 2 apartment home with that square footage new build. So that, if you're looking for a new build, that is a good price. And then we have another condo, 189 Cumberland Crescent, 3 bed, 1 bath, 1,600 square feet, listed for $225,000. Depending on the condo fee and the condition inside, I can see this one going a little over asking. It's in that price range. That's super nice. It's got 1,600 square feet, so it's actually a good size. Could definitely go over asking. And then we have 3 Portsmouth Close, Mount Pearl, 3 beds, 3 bath, 2,900 square feet for 389,900. So I have a feeling this one inside is quite old, needs extensive renovations, and just based off the price, I could be wrong. They could just be pricing it extremely aggressively, uh, but I have a feeling it's old, needs updating. It's also quite large, possibly depending on the heat source, could be quite expensive to heat. So we'll see what happens with that one. 45 Orlando Place, St. John's, 4 bed, 3 bath, 3,100 square feet, $624,900. This looks like a large single family home, high quality. It's listed for really high price, in my opinion. I think that they should get around 600,000 for it. They might just be a little touch too high. Or it says new construction. Sorry, I completely missed that. So let's see, new construction. What is the price per square foot here? It might be priced nicely. Oh no, yeah, okay, so that is priced pretty well. That is a good deal for anyone looking for a new build single family home in that price range. Really good deal. 110 Waterford Bridge Road, St. John's, $521,000, 4 bed, 2 bath, 3,300 square feet. So that's huge. Good size single family home. If it's nice inside, it should definitely go for asking. 34A Gorman Avenue, $289,900. Semi-detached, 3 bed, 2 bath, 1,400 square feet. This again, if it's nice inside, it'll go a little over asking. I think they'll probably get like 300 or 310 for that one. Because it's not the biggest, it's only 1,400 square feet. So value wise, it's got to be pretty nice inside to go significantly over. $349,900 for 32 Mountain View Drive in the Goulds. 3+1 beds, so 4 beds, 2 bath, 988 square feet. Now, if that's correct, that house is way overpriced, but I have a feeling it's meant to say 1,988 square feet. Just based off the appearance on the outside, there's no way it's that small. So if it is nearly 2,000 square feet, that is a good price. It's in the Gould, so hopefully they can get what they're asking. Gould's is not as popular. Got to load some more here. So 11 Crowley Place, $349,900. Torbay, 4 beds, 2 bath, 2,300 square feet. Beautiful property, good size home. That should sell for near asking as well. It's out in Torbay, so and we saw another listing there, so that's quite a bit of options in Torbay, to be honest. And then we have a condo, 19 White Place, Mount Pearl, 3 bed, 2 bath, 1,400 square feet for $259,900. So again, depending on the condo fee, the, the condition inside. This one's priced a little higher than one of the other ones we saw, so they should see if they get asking for it. I feel like condos are an interesting market because you got the extra fees, and they don't sell as quickly as freehold homes. So next we have 23 Frampton Avenue, a 4 bed, 4 bath, 2,700 square foot home for $749,900. So right there, actually, that new build we were looking at for a good price on Orlando Place over here, that's a better deal than this. Now I have a feeling they might be in similar neighborhoods. I have a feeling that one, Orlando Place, is kind of in Galway, and this might be in Southland. So very similar neighborhoods. This is obviously a much more modern design, but depending on what you're looking for, the new build is a much better price. And then we have 33 Faulkner Street for $319,000. 4 beds, 4 bath, 1,800 square feet. So that is also on Faulkner Street, just like my listing, and it is a bit smaller in square footage, but I believe the finishes inside are a little bit nicer, and depending on the kind of layout you're looking for, they're two very different homes on the same street. And now they've listed for $319,000, so I'll be very interested to see what they sell theirs for. And it's also only a 4 bed. So that is all the new listings. Next, we have back on markets. We have 43 Rocher Street, a 5 bed, 7 baths, 7,200 square foot home for $1,850,000. So I have a feeling it's going to be a while before they find another buyer for that one. Then we have 983 to 985 Pooch Cove Line, 219,000, 3 bed, 1 bath, 2,000 square feet. Yeah, again, up in Pooch Cove, it's going to take them a while to find a buyer for that. We have a condo here in Paradise, 1 Kestrel Drive, Unit 204, 2 bed, 2 bath, 1,300 square feet for $325,000. Back on market if you're looking for a condo in Paradise. And we have a price decrease here, $509,900. 2 apartment, 11 Brad Gushu Crescent, 4 bed, 4 bath, 2,400 square feet. And now the sold properties. So 52 Cottonwood Crescent, a 2 apartment with 2,100 square feet, sold below asking, which is highly unusual, I think, for a 5 bed, 3 bath home. It's not the biggest square footage. It's not. Maybe they priced it just a touch too high. As we see here, they sold 10,000 under asking. We have single family on 108 Carrick Drive, 2,900 square feet, 3 bed, 3 bath, listed for $449,900, sold for $480,000. So they did well. They got 30,000 over asking on a single family home. That's in the East End. 55 Glenview Terrace, 3 bed, 1 bath, 2,000 square feet, 2 apartment, listed for $349,900, sold for $380,000. Again, 30,000 over asking. 67 Cameron Place, Pooch Cove, 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,900 square feet, $350,000, sold for asking. That's a new build. 10 Scotts Lane North, Conception Bay South, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,900 square foot. Okay, so it's a 2+1. It's a 2 apartment, listed for $369,900, sold for $380,000. So they got 10,000 over asking. 15 Topsail Shores Terrace, Conception Bay South, 3-bed, 4-bath, 2,500 square foot townhome, listed for $500,000. They got 10,000 below asking for $490,000. Looks like a nice townhome. 102 Pearl Town Road, 3-bed, 4-bath, 2,700 square feet for $599,000. Sold for $613,000. So they did pretty good. They got 13,000 over asking. And that looks like a pretty nice home. Big double attached garage. 28 Deborah Lynn Heights, $339,900, sold for asking. 2,400 square foot, 2 beds, 2 bath, new build. Okay, here we have 35A Airport Road, listed for $289,900, sold for $333,000. So yeah, they priced this duplex really well, and it sold $43,000 over asking. So they did really well. 347 Portugal Cove Place, 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,900 square feet, listed for $399,900, sold for $476,000 over asking. So I saw this home. It is gorgeous, but it's very old. It needs quite a bit of work. It was such a conundrum because it is absolutely gorgeous, very unique home. And I thought it definitely going to sell over asking. I did not see it going $76,000 over asking though. So I'm a little bit shocked by that one. I knew there was multiple offers on it. My clients didn't end up putting an offer, but that is impressive how much over it went. Because whoever's going to love this home is going to have to put a bit of money into it, but it will be gorgeous. So that is today's property rundown. I know it's a bit different than the format I've been doing in the past, but I hope you still found it beneficial.
Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video educational. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. It helps support me and the channel. And if you are in the market and you're looking for a realtor and you want to work with me, then feel free to reach out to me directly. Links are always in the description. And also, you might want to check out one of these other videos.